What up? Part 14, 15, 16. Harlem. Living in the shelter in West Harlem, West 127th Street in West Harlem, New York, New York. What is it like living in the shelter, man? What is it like living in the shelter? Well, it could be different. It could be a different experience for different people. It depends. If you're mentally ill, if you're a drug addict, it's different for everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody's got a different experience living in the shelter. But for me, you basically living around other people. Let me show you something. These beds, bed here, bed there, bed like that, bed right there. This is the Kelly Safe Haven. Bed right here. This cute bed right here. Bed. Got a garbage can. Bed right here. He got a basketball. He got a sandwich on his bed. Bed right here. Two locks. Bed. Bed right here. It depends, man. It depends on, it depends. Uh, it depends how you living in the shelter. These people, they ain't here no more. This guy got caught with some drugs right here, and his bunkie is here. Um, that guy got caught with some drugs. That guy in his bed right there. This guy right here broke his leg. This guy owed me $300. $300. He left. This guy right here, he was too mentally ill, so he left. They put him out. This guy right here, he went to jail too. This guy right here, he downstairs. This guy right here, he left the room. This guy right here, he downstairs too. This guy right here, he on the second floor now. This is my bed right here. It's my bed right here. Like I say, I got some weed. I got now laters, peanut butter, cereal, Gatorade. I got orange juice, Colgate. I got weed. Got weed. So it depends. It depends. The shelter's different for everybody that come in. You know what I mean? It's different for everybody. You know, people come to shelters because either they ain't got no family, they're mentally ill, drug addict, or they don't have no money. They ain't got no place to live. They ain't got no family. You know what I mean? So people come to shelters for that. And then when you're at the shelter, people get into fights. It depends. This is a safe haven I'm in. It's a safe haven. This is a safe haven that I'm in. And, you know, It's okay, you know, but you still want your own privacy, you know what I mean? So you can't have too much privacy here. They got that's a cabinet. I got my stuff in. I got a lock on it. You know, this got a lock on it right here. This right here. I knocked that over. See, I knocked that over on my bed. Ashes. Yeah, because I got up off the bed. The bed it's got springs in it. Yeah, but let's go out here real quick. We got cameras. Bathroom. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 1, 2. Look at that. Look at that. Look what somebody did in there. Damn. That's the life of living in the shelter. You got 3 stars because you got 15 people in my room. But you got on this floor, you got about 30 people. So depends. Hold on. Yeah. So, like I was saying, oh boy, you got this, you got cameras, you got everything. Living in a shelter, like I said, what is it like living in a shelter? It depends on the shelter you living in. This shelter is okay. Like I said, they got showers. They got 3 showers, 1 shower here, 1 shower here, 1 shower here. They got 3 toilets, 1 toilet here. You seen the toilet with the shit in it, this toilet. Then they got the disabled toilet, this toilet right here. Then they got 2 pissers right here and right there. So this is the shelter I live in, the Kelly Safe Haven. They got 3 sinks, the water run, but people come in here, they spit, they throw up. They don't really clean. They clean, but they ain't got no soap in this. This normally has soap in it, but they don't put soap in it because they say it drip on the counter. So this is for needles, because you got people that do heroin here. So they got an outlet if you want to plug your charger up or for your phone or whatever. But yeah, this is the bathroom. They got another bathroom downstairs. They got another bathroom downstairs. They got another bathroom downstairs. You know, we can see that later. I was just, seeing with these. I was just showing you just a little bit something about the video. Why people come to shelters. Harlem. You feel me? Well, like I said, it's not a perfect video, but I was just giving you an insight on people in the shelter and why they come to shelters. He Pakistani. He from Pakistan. And I seen him, put some motherfucking French toast, ketchup, and some mayonnaise on French toast. That's my man Q right there. Q. That's my man Q from Pakistan right there. Q.
Hello.
He from Pakistan.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's smoke a little weed. Let's smoke a little bit. Let's smoke some. Right? So that's Q. He in the shelter with me. I'm finna smoke some weed. Just some little weed, just some little sticks. I showed you in the video. You feel me? Like I say, I'm kind of torn between staying here. I want to stay here. I like New York. New York, New York, not a bad place. It's not bad at all. It's what you do with your time while you're here. Like New York is not bad. It's what you make out of it. You know what I mean? Now, if you go around getting into trouble, that's what's going to happen to you. Trouble, jail, graveyard, down and out. If you're going around, doing all kinds of stuff, that's how whatever position you put yourself in, that's how you're going to live. In New York, that's how you're going to live. Did you hear what I said? Whatever position you put yourself in, that's anywhere. New York, Cali, Chicago, that's the way you're going to live because you put yourself in that position. Now, you can get yourself out of certain positions. All you have to do is use your head and use the resources that's around. Use the resources that's around. You know what I mean? Use the resources that's around. So people come to shelters because they're mentally ill, drug addicts, they broke. They burnt their bridges with their family. They're mentally ill, drug addict, they broke, or they burnt their bridges with their family. Or number 5, they can be an immigrant too. And that's how, this is, like I say, this is a safe haven that I'm in. But shelters can be real dangerous. People do drugs, they steal, they lie, they have sex, they act crazy, they talk to themselves, they messy. You see the toilet, people ain't flush the toilet, I should have flushed it, right? So let me give it a good flush. Yeah, hold on for a second. Yeah. That was this toilet somebody shitted in. Yeah, at the shelter. And that's the life of the shelter, man. You have to deal with people throwing up, taking a shit, not flushing the toilet. You may be taking a shower. It may be water on the floor. People seeing you naked. People talking to themselves. People jacking off. Yeah. Yeah, people shooting up drugs, overdosing. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Being homosexuals. Severely mentally ill. You feel me? Yeah, at a shelter. At the shelter. The shelter I'm in too. It's like that. Harlem. Part 14, 15, and 16. It is what it is. So, it depends. It depends, man. It depends on you, how you are when you're in the shelter. Everybody's experience in the shelter ain't the same. I got some money. I get $900 Social Security, so I can maintain myself. But I was at the shelter and I didn't have no Social Security. They was giving me GA. So you got to have some type of income. You don't have to have any income. They'll take care of the shelter, feed you. But like I said, the shelter feeds you. The shelter that I'm in, they feed you the things that's on the menu. Hummus. They give you hummus sandwiches, eggplant parmesan, veggie loaf, cheese sandwiches, tuna fish sandwiches, cold chicken sandwiches, cold pasta, soy meatloaf, one slice of pizza with applesauce. They don't feed you good. Boiled eggs. No. So they don't really feed you a hearty meal at the shelter that I'm in. the one that I'm in. So you got to provide for yourself on that level. If you capable like me, I'm capable because the government give me $900 altogether. New York give me, I get $1,000 because New York give me extra money too. So New York give me extra money. But if I leave New York and go to Chicago, New York gonna cut me off with the extra money. I'm still gonna get the 914, but I'm not gonna get the extra money New York giving me for being in New York. So New York got its benefits too. So that's what it's like living in the shelter. I smoke weed. I don't got a job. So I mostly stay in. I pitch in and I take out the garbage. I take out the garbage and I'll sweep up in front of the building. You know, that's my little chores pitching in around here. That's what I do. You know, they give me $10 a week. Every Friday I'll get $10 for pitching in around here. You know, so I'm good. Like I said, in my cabinet I got soups, noodles, cereal, pies. I got a lot of stuff. Sodas, grape juice, chips, water. I got Fiji water, lotion. I got my speaker, my trimmers in this box right here. I got this right here. It's my FaceTime right here. Listen, man. Look. I found this face rag. I washed it out because that's the life in the shelter. Because I didn't, the reason how I found it in here. So I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real with you in my video. You feel me? When you're in the shelter, you can't be ashamed, but I just don't do bad stuff. I just said I found this and I washed it out because I needed the face rag. I had a face rag, but I lost it. So I found this one and I washed it out and it came clean and I used it. So, other than that, I got some hand sanitizer right here. I got some socks. You know, I got little stuff that I got, you know what I'm saying? My mom, I got a phone right here. I got another phone right here. I got two phones.
Needs more work. Sounded great though.
We're just in, and we're just gonna let it cook.
Yeah. So that's what it's like living in the shelter. It depends. My situation, I'm gonna say this again. I was staying with my friend. Her name was Robetsy Moore. She passed away. I was living in her basement, you know, doing everything. I didn't have no job there. I was getting Social Security, but at some point I wasn't getting Social Security. That's my daughter's grandmother. I was staying there free of charge and stuff like that. You know, she was letting me stay there. You know, she did me a favor. I done her a favor before too. You know, I done her favors before. So she was letting me stay there. I didn't make no big deal of it. You know, I didn't make no big deal of it. She know that too. But these people wanted me out of there. Not only that, they took my Social Security number and used it in a fraud in getting a PPP loan. So I remember them trying to introduce me to the money, $20,000, and my brother trying to talk to me about $20,000, and my daughter, and you know my friend. They're trying to talk to me about this money, and Chris. But now they want me to forget about that. Like, man, go on here. You a bum. You living in the shelter. Yeah, I'm living in the shelter. I ain't no bum though, and I only got 3 pair of pants. I don't try to stock up my clothes. I don't try to have big bags of clothes. I keep my clothes clean and that's it. I wear the same 2 pair of pants every week. I don't care. For what? Why should I have a different outfit on? I'm going to leave this world with one outfit on. That's it. I don't need all them outfits. I'm just telling you how I live in the shelter. I'm keeping it real with you. I've been on YouTube for a while. I don't know exactly how long I've been on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for a while, though, some years. I've been on YouTube more than 5 years. Yeah. Um, but like I said, I've been living in the shelter for a while. I don't do I don't. I smoke weed. I don't do heroin no more. I don't do cocaine. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't go to jail no more. So I'm good. I'm not a homosexual. I'm not a molester. All right. I'm not a thief, even though I didn't stole things. But I don't just steal people's stuff. I didn't stole out of a store before, but I don't just steal people's stuff. But yeah, that's what it's like living in the shelter, man. You got people. They didn't put me out. I left because I didn't want to argue with them. I didn't want to call the police and start telling the police exactly why Trina and them was doing what they was doing. You feel me? So um, that's how I ended up in the shelter. My friend died, and my daughter, her sister, and my grandson and my granddaughter teamed up on me, and my my friend, my other friend Trina, but she ain't really my friend, but you know, she got the big $700,000. She was telling me, now think about this: she got $700,000, but when her mother needed something, where was she? Excuse me, I had something in my eye, man. I don't know what that was because I washed my face. Um, what what was she at? But I ain't gonna talk about that because I ain't gonna talk about them no more. I'm just talking about me. Let me talk about me being in the shelter. You see my man Q from Pakistan, right? Um, that's the life. Like I say, I don't got no job. I don't got no program I can go to. I could just be in the shelter. This shelter don't put you out. You can stay here as long as you want. You can stay in your room as long as you want. But they got activity. They got a third or fourth floor. They got computers up there. They got computers up there. They got a TV up there. They got somewhat of a small little library up there too, where you can go up there. They got a patio up there too, where you can go up there and hang out. So that's what you can do while you're in here if you ain't got no job. But some people in the shelters got jobs. Some don't. Some panhandle. Some don't. You know what I'm saying? And I try to help people out. You know, that's just me. But that's how I got to a shelter, and that's what is the life. You know, living in a shelter. It depends on if you find a good shelter. This shelter, if I can rate this shelter on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being good, I say this shelter is about it's a safe haven shelter. So I say this shelter is about a 7. Yeah. They got washers and dryers downstairs. They got a in-house nurse, a psychiatrist. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. They'll put you in the program. They pay you. Like I said, they give you cash money. They give you clothes. So it's like a 7 or a 6, something like that. If I had to give it a rating. Other than that, that's what it's like living in the shelter. My name is William Hughes, August 18th, 1969. Feel me? Right? Harlem, New York. 127-414 West Convent. Well, West 127th Street is the Kelly Safe Haven's address. But yeah, that's about it, man. You seen inside my locker. We got some oranges, roll of tissue. I got banana. Look at this. I got a bag of stuff. I don't even know what's in the bag. Banana, cookie. So I got stuff. I got stuff to maintain my little stay here. You feel me? This is like my little cabinet right here where I can, I can lock it up. I got a key to it. But people can break into your stuff, and so you got to. I got to trust the cabinet to hold my stuff. You know what I mean? So, other than that, I'm good, man. I thank God that I woke up today, and like I said, I've been on YouTube for a while. I don't really be concerned about views. I really don't. I don't. Nope. For what? Little monkey is peeling his banana. No. Yeah, so that's what it's like living in a shelter. You got to nourish yourself, your mind, body, and soul while you're here. You do. You got to do something. So that's what I do. And that's my little life here. And that's what it is. Some shelters are different, depends on where you go. Some shelters they be fighting, stealing your stuff quick. But here, some of these people are somewhat civilized. So I've been blessed thus far. So I'm good. This video finna be over with, man. Yep.